Hey, this is Tiny World Channel, and today the thing that I'm gonna discuss with you people is really interesting. At least for me, I just love this topic. I hope that it will be interesting for you people as well, cause it relates your life, your experiences. So let's go with it. Just flow with the tide, so that you may really enjoy it. So the topic is psychosocial development of a person. It seems that it's not really working on you or in your life, but it's really working, and it's really interesting as well when you see a toddler or an infant growing up to a really means personality. It seems very interesting that some people think that when a person is really an infant, when he just comes to the earth, he's an innocent, is not learning anything, is dumb, but he's really learning and grasping each and everything of within his environment, and he's adapting himself to it. You must see that this is how a person gets African, Asian, American, how they get so, because they are continuously adapting themselves to the environment that affects us and affects our personality and make us according to the environment. That's how we really grow. So we can really control, mean you can really control your child development when he is growing up from a very smaller level to a larger level. So I'm gonna represent Erikson stages of psychosocial development in front of you people, so that because I just really like this theory. I hope you will also like it, because it makes a thing very easier for us to understand, and stages how a person grows, and which are the stages that are really uh, go through when a person grows up. So there are 8 stages. The first one is infancy. The first one that Erikson describes is the competition of trust and mistrust that is going through within a person, or you can say within a child, when he is so young or so immature. Like, you think that a child that is a toddler, or he's on a pram, he's not learning, he or she, whatever, he's not learning anything, but he really does. So it is very necessary to give dire attention to that child, and to give the trust that that child really requires. This occurs as a first year of age from birth. The child devises either a trusting or mistrusting relationships with the world around it, based on whether its immediate needs are met. These needs are generally concerned with physical cravings like food, sleep, and comfort, feeling of attachment, etc. This is how, when all of the needs are fulfilled, it gives trust to that child. And when these needs are not fulfilled, a person, that child starts mistrusting the thing or the world. This is the personality, or the developmental phase of the first year of the child. Number second is the early childhood, and there a competition between autonomy or shame or doubt starts within a child. Second stage of development that is described by Erikson is autonomy and shame and doubt, which occurs between 1 to 3 years of age. During this stage, children learn to be independent, but only if they are sufficient or sufficiently encouraged to explore their world and given freedom to do so. Children with overly restrictive or anxious parents who restrict their children's creativity and independent exploration of their environment start to self-doubt and become less confident or diffident. This is why we usually say that parents must not scold their child that much. So, according to the third stage of Erikson, is the stage of late childhood that goes on from 3 year of age to 6 year of age, when a person starts going school. This is an age of initiative versus guilt. From the age of 3 to 6, children pass through the stage Erikson refers to as initiative versus guilt. During this period of development, children take the initiative to further explore their environment and gain new experiences. The aspect of guilt comes about when there are unforeseen consequences involved in their exploration. Number 4. Number 4 is the story or the stage of industry versus inferiority. It lasts from the age 6 to 12. In this stage, children learn to read and write and learn specific skills. Children seek to win approval by demonstrating skills that are valued by society and develop a sense of accomplishment. Mastery in these skills with adequate support from parents, teachers, and peers brings about a sense of overall competence. Failure brings about a sense of inferiority in a child. So, number fifth stage is the stage of identity versus role confusion. This stage lasts from 12 to 18 years of age. This occurs the vital transition from childhood to adulthood takes place. This is the time when the child evaluates his or her identity and decides the role he will occupy as an adult. Erikson claimed that some uneasiness would be felt as adults tries to feel uncomfortable in their changing body, and success during this stage will lead to fidelity. This is because individual will only be able to accept others who may ideologically different ones. He become comfortable with whom they are themselves. Number 6. Number 6 is the stage of intimacy versus isolation. This stage lasts from 18 to 14 years. In this stage, individual becomes more intimate with each other and explore relationship, and that leads to long-term commitments with the people who are not family members. Success during this stage leads to a sense of commitment and healthy relationships, whereas resistance to intimacy may lead to isolation. Number 7. Number 7 is the stage of generativity versus stagnation. This stage lasts from 40 years of age to 85 years. They become established in a society as their career as well as give back to their society by educating their child and working. Failure in this stage by not playing an accommodating role in society can lead them to stagnation and feeling of worthlessness. Number last and eighth stage. Eighth stage is the stage of integrity versus despair. This occurs in the age of or after 65, where the productivity deteriorates and individuals reflect on their roles in life and their accomplishments. Erikson believed that people who don't feel satisfied with what they have achieved through their roles in the society have a tendency to become depressed and feel helpless. So, these were the stages Erikson described during the growth and development of a person during his life. And thank you so much for watching. See you again with the very most interesting video. Bye.